welcome to the Dungeon Sphere on Dungeon Pop. We are the incredible Team Reaper and the dashingly handsome DM, Dev. And we are currently celebrating the fact that I killed somebody last week.
Woo! Only for not even a minute. So
yeah, but it was the first time.
It was a small victory.
So I was very happy about that. But before we begin the celebrations, anyone who's watching now or in the future, I must remind you that we play Reslore on Mondays. We also have a YouTube channel that has regular shows being posted a couple days a week, and all of Reslore has been posted, I believe.
Yes. Nope. Wrong. Fountains of Vesipasara has been posted.
That's what I meant. Fountains of Vesipasara.
Fountains of Piss.
What is it? I forgot butt names.
What?
What?
I just who's whoops to everyone. That was in the chat.
I like that you just read it aloud.
That's the worst. Oh my god.
So that's the kind of day we're going to be having. It's great.
I was just trying to remind people who hadn't to change their names in Zoom.
I cannot change my name anymore because that would mess everything up.
I realized it too late.
Can you see my name on stream? Just a little.
Yeah, I like to make jokes with mine that only you guys can see, but...
And so, another announcement is that the week of Halloween, specifically on Halloween, we will be having a Halloween one-shot where me and Melissa will co-DM, and some other people, some from this table, will be playing spooky characters in a spooky village with spooky statues.
Spoilers, Dev. Now we know the statues are spooky.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be like a premise posted out there, like random statues have appeared in the city. What's already posted this?
If you wanted,
did I?
No. I have not heard about the statues, but this would be a great time if somebody did want to play Dev's gargoyle. You could be a spooky statue.
I'm sure the premise was posted somewhere.
No? The premise was posted between you guys, as you talked about it in secret.
I thought it was posted that the mayor is usually an over-enthusiastic celebrator.
You may have also told someone who was here at the table but won't be at that table.
And then on Wednesday, the Dungeon Sphere, there will be Monster of the Week, ran by Yuri. The Tales from Beyond and Below.
Of the Beyond and Below. Yeah, Tales of the Beyond and Below. Monster of the Week, join us. Myself, Dev, Melissa, not Patsy, Wyatt, Heather, and Meg will be starting a new game set in my hometown really where I grew up, and spooky stuff's gonna happen. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And a lot of work into it.
As I said at a pre-stream on Monday, living in my third grade fantasies of being in the Babysitters Club in Connecticut. What?
Yeah, we're gonna go to Connecticut, guys.
Except for instead of being a 13-year-old girl, I will be a 40-something-year-old Russian expat.
Basically the same thing, really.
Get excited for that. I'm gonna post it all around so people know that we're starting a new game.
And I am a haggard sea witch.
Dev will be a haggard sea witch.
I am an old man again.
And once more, Wyatt is going to be an old man.
I really just end up playing the same character, old man.
Sorry,
Wyatt's got two mode, magic girl or old man. That's it. When I first met Wyatt, he was a magic girl, so.
And with that, we're going to play some Dungeon Sphere. Last time we joined together, you were able to kill a brain, take its blood, not without some casualties, specifically Moxie dying after not being able to do anything the entire combat, because apparently no one can roll an intelligence saving throw to save their life except Vrexil.
Listen,
you're not intelligent. You're not intelligent.
You don't need int when you're hot. Except when you
Yeah.
fight a brain.
Yeah.
And then you need to be both.
So,
Thankfully, we have Vrexil for that.
Yes.
might have been a little bit of a wake-up call in terms of, well, maybe we need to do some strategy when we're fighting giant brains. But maybe you won't have to fight another brain.
I fucking
I
hope,
hope
not.
not.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of strategy to fight the same thing.
And then,
And then it could happen.
after dispatching that, you got your reward and you continued on. You were able to make it through some spots as you headed towards the river without issue. But then you came upon a structure that you decided to investigate because I told you to.
The one thing you could expect from the dungeon sphere, honesty. No hidden doors here, man.
You walk in, there's a hole in the center. You look down in the hole, and there seems to be what looks like marmalade rising up from it, and the door slams shut behind you as marmalade-like substance starts pouring in from these ventricles on the sides of this room, filling up this large steel area. And the one thing that you noticed with all of your increased 300 feet of dark vision was a narrowing passage until you get to the bottom of this hole and a lever underneath it all. Almost imperceptible because of the thickness of the marmalade. But before you all react, I need Vrexil to roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no.
No, you're good at this.
This is your thing.
Unprompted.
This is what I do.
General intelligence, yeah?
Yes.
8.
Oh no!
I'm not smart today.
Total?
Wow, this really looks like marmalade.
Total. Vrexil's floating above it in his thing. He didn't care.
Guys, I think this is more marmalade that I can eat. Perhaps we need to do something to make it not come in.
I will be
Marmalade.
honest. When Dev posted marmalade in the spoilers chat, I did not know what that meant, but I get it now.
Marmalade fills up this central hole, and it slowly encroaches upon your feet until this this almost path of sludge hits the bases of your feet. It doesn't seem to do anything at first, but
It's not acidic.
No.
Okay.
it seems as though there's no other way out. And if you don't stop this, you'll be in a room filled with what seems like marmalade.
As have previously established, Umbran is at the hole and is going to cast Mage Hand and just send it down to pull the lever.
As the mage hand begins going through the marmalade, it goes and actually grabs the lever, and you try to yank with that magic little tether on the mage hand, and it seems to require more force than you can produce with the mage hand.
Vrexil, question. If we have 2 Mage Hands,
Vrexil sends
can
a
they
second
each
mage
pull
hand.
10 pounds?
As a second mage hand goes down and both grip, applying 20 pounds of pressure, it seems as though the weight of the marmalade on top of it has caused too much pressure to be applied and will require a lot more strength to pull.
Well, I do have. What did I have? What was I thinking last week? Oh my god, what was it? It was a thing. I have this decanter that can shoot out a bunch of water. Maybe that could help clear out some of the spice.
Oh yes, go for it.
Wouldn't that just continue to fill up the chamber? Then
Well,
maybe
like, what
have
if it'll
marmalade
push-
and water?
It'll push it away, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it'll. It does a geyser. 30 gallons of water gushes 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. And anything that gets that is in its way, like people wise, has to succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw. So it's obviously coming out with some force.
I'd say try it. At least clear the goop off, and we can attempt the Mage Hands again.
And if not, a tasty drink before we die.
I am proud that you consider water to be a tasty drink.
It's delicious.
So you do know that the lever is 30 feet down because the mage hand would have disappeared if it went beyond the 30 feet of the range. However, it seemed as though the funnel itself ended before that.
Or what if I
So-
stick my arm in the hole and then I haven't at least... How long's my arm? At least like 2 feet of arm in there to get the full 30 feet of range.
You think that might be doable?
Yeah, Braenna, I do think my arms are a little longer than yours. Oh, or Moxie, would you like to? I'm sure you have the longest arms of all of us.
Oh yeah, sure. What am I doing?
Just take this water satchel and turn it on.
Oh, okay, yeah. Moxie will do that. Go, water. She doesn't really get how magic works. It's fine.
The item does not activate because it requires certain command words.
What's the command
what
word
are
for
the
your
commands?
decanter?
I don't know.
Time to improvise. Make one fast.
For those of you on the ground, the marmalade is now at your ankles.
But it's not like acidic, right? So like, are we worried about drowning in it, or?
I mean, if it's not, it could still be like, I don't know, couldn't it do something else, I guess? I don't know.
It just seems to be filling up this chamber.
Where is it coming from?
There
Can I-
are multiple different, almost vent-like structures that it's just pouring out of.
Can I
How-
taste it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna taste it.
It has a little bit of a sweet flavor to it, not exactly like jelly. There's a little bit of pungentness to it, but the texture is a little weird. It's makes your stomach hurt a little bit. But yeah, so if you take the decanter of water and you were to speak the command word geyser to cause a gushing spray of water to pour from it, are you going to just aim it down into the hole? Or are you going to try to jump down in and aim it somewhere?
Can we
very
jump
confused as
in?
to when.
I thought it was like a funnel that like cut off so it was smaller so we couldn't get down.
It got smaller on the way down, but you can get a certain distance down it.
I think my
Well,
initial
somewhat,
thought was to get down as far and then just sort of geyser it right at the lever to clear away this stuff and possibly nudge the lever.
Yeah, so can Braenna just kind of like hold Moxie over and she can just do it?
That
Try
is
the
a-
geyser. And from the top,
We're attempting to power wash the lever.
Mhm.
power wash
To-
the lever.
Yeah, so
Power
just
wash the lever
get
to
Moxie
clear the
down
goop off.
as close as we can get her to the lever, and then just use the water decanter to just geyser it right at the lever. That is the whole plan.
So you toss Moxie into the marmalade.
we just get enough distance that the concern was
Yes.
that it didn't reach the 30 feet, so we're all like, just stick your arm a little further in.
Yeah,
How
so
far
now
is the
I'm
string?
even more in.
So does the lever need to go from where we are, like up, down, or like in order to?
Looks as though you need to pull it towards you.
If we clean it off, though,
It's a
then
30
can
foot
the
long
two mage
geyser.
hands both pull?
Yeah, that's what we said, Dev.
We'd assume so.
Yes.
You start to cause the geyser to fire down into the marmalade, this pressurized force appearing from it. And Braenna's holding Moxie into the marmalade, essentially. Braenna, I'm going to need a strength check. Athletics.
Okay.
As the force is like a fire hydrant.
Yikes. That's only a 15.
All right, you're able to hold firm. Moxie, you begin shooting the decanter into it, and you create this space that displaces the marmalade, and it comes rushing over the edges of the hole, and it starts to cause all of the area around you to kind of rise up as the water gets added to the liquid. And it seems as though there is a clear stream from where you are all the way down to the lever.
Okay, mage hands now. Yes.
Mage hands, yeah.
And it appears as though the lever itself requires more than 20 pounds of pressure to pull it.
Can you lower me down anymore?
It goes to an opening big enough to get your arm, but is it long enough to get your arm? I think that was the main concern. What if we mage hand tie a rope around it, and then we have Braenna pull it? I'll shoot my crossbow grapple gun to wrap around the lever, and I'll hand it to Braenna so she can pull the lever.
Do that thing.
I will need an attack roll with your grappling hook, as if you were shooting a crossbow.
It's a 17 plus 7, 24.
It shoots, and it seems to be carried forward with the rushing geyser of water, and it flies, starts to sink down, and the grappling hook catches the lever, and it is hooked.
Hand it to Braenna.
And I pull. Rawr.
I'll guide Braenna.
And as you pull, I need another athletics check.
How many more things do you think we're going to do today, guys? Should I rage to get advantage, or we could
Nah.
I'm giving you guidance right now.
We believe in you.
have extra good? 27.
You yank, and the lever pops up.
I've
and
done
you
the
hear a
thing.
rumble, and suddenly these pipes in the sides of this room explode open, and more of this marmalade starts pouring out.
Guys,
filling the room even faster.
I feel like
However,
maybe that was not the right choice.
However, you see the roof of this building start to unspin and unfurl as it opens up into the dark confines of the caverns above. And it's about 30 feet above you, so you are able to escape up the top.
Where's the chest? Is there a chest in here?
Yeah, I had also written down that there was a chest or
There's a
lever.
chest down by the lever. Or was it down by the lever?
Wait.
That's what I thought, but
Is that okay?
I have chest written down, and then I crossed it out for lever, so I don't know if maybe you said chest.
Oh yeah,
or
I said that there was a
lever.
chest at the bottom.
There's a door that says treasure inside. Check the door.
Oh.
Fortuna says no danger. Unlock the hatch. Thick, goopy substance covering a lever.
As the marmalade rises, a chest seems to rise with it. Just floating and suspended. It's a small one.
I grab the chest.
I pull everybody onto the flying carpet, and we
It's a little-
go up.
It's a little steel handhold chest that has a little lock in it. And you can shake it and you'll hear some rattling around of something metal inside. And everyone hops on the flying carpet, if you need to. And you pull your feet out of the marmalade. Vrexil, give me another intelligence check. As there's more substance that you've been able to take a look at, examine.
21.
Oh, yes. This is not, in fact, marmalade. This is more of an amniotic fluid type of substance.
Gross!
You're thinking maybe this would have been a place where some sort of birthing scenario probably would have happened.
And here I thought Monster of the Week was gonna be racy.
Right.
I'm so sorry you ate it, Moxie.
Maybe just don't tell Moxie that.
I was saying, if Vrexil doesn't tell Moxie, Vrexil keeps this information to himself.
And you fly out of the
She
top
appreciates it.
with your prize.
I would like to lockpick the chest open.
All right, just give me a general thieves check.
Braenna's holding it
These
steady
tools
for
check.
you.
14 plus 6, 20.
Easily enough, you unlock it, and you find that there are 100 platinum pieces inside.
Nice.
Guys, there's so much platinum here.
But
We hit that
prices
new
are...
area of the video game where all the like currency levels up with you.
Yeah, yeah. You're like, oh, look
Nice.
at all this currency, and then all of the stores are like, here's what you have to pay me.
So that's 20 platinum pieces for each of my friends.
Beautiful.
It's like when you finally start getting those like blue little like beads in all the Lego games.
Yeah. Are those called pips? What are those called?
Idea.
What?
I used to play the hell out of Lego Batman. It's been so long.
Oh,
I played the Lego Harry Potter once upon a time when I had a Wii still, so.
I played so much of the Lego Lord of the Rings.
You have hopped out of the. Wait,
Oh,
there's
they're
this-
studs. They're Lego studs. Continue.
You hop out of this birthing chamber,
Yeah.
and you have passed this little
Puzzle.
puzzle trap thing.
Oh, what an easy puzzle.
So now where would you like to go?
Do these runes continue through here? Like, is this just like the front part of the ruins, or is it?
You see that there is an expanse of ruins that might have at one time been some sort of passageways and such, and they seem to keep going to, on the map, to the north. But as you exit, you look to your right away from the river, and you see that there is the entrance to a large dark steel building that seems to probably have been some sort of base or official sort of space created by whoever the progenitors of this place were.
Okay.
Let's pause
Yes.
for just a second so I can get Andrew out because he's in the portable hole right now.
All right.
Also, I just want to be sure that that goop did not count, right? Because since it was marmalade and not...
It's not blue.
Definitely marmalade, Moxie.
Not the
Yeah.
goo.
Not the blue goop.
It was not blue goo.
So we just have 10 of that, right? Out of
15, I thought.
15.
15.
Yeah, we got 15 from the brain. We're looking for more targets, not larger targets, is what we established.
Yeah.
Can the can the flying carpet be used to open up the portable hole? Question mark.
I think the carpet is not big enough.
Yeah, I think the hole's like a 6x6 or a 6 foot thing, and our carpet's only like 3 by something.
Well, it's actually 10 feet, I think.
Oh, 10 feet? I have no idea.
Wow.
Talking at my butt.
In any case,
To the ruins! Did we establish that?
yeah, we're gonna pause. We're gonna land for just a hot sec so I can get Andrew out, and then yeah, that way I think.
All right. So up.
Oh, wait. Do we want to go to
Or-
the river to wash off the amniotic fluid? I don't know how I feel about being covered in it.
Moxie, the what?
Yeah, I'm sorry, what are the words?
Don't worry what amniotic means. It's a science word.
Is that
you
a
don't need
fancy
to know it.
science term for marmalade?
Yes, Jelly.
Okay.
I'm
not
afraid
gonna-
I'll get sticky and I'll get ants in me. It's my
Yeah.
problem.
Oh.
death ants or whatever
I
is
hate
around
ants
here.
in my pants, so.
Yes.
I'll Canari just slowly.
Oh, even
turns.
better, Moxie. Not Moxie. Braenna, just blast me with the decanter real quick.
I sure can do that thing, yes.
We wash off with the decanter Ventus fluid.
Which command
Endless
word do you
water.
use?
Power wash my robot son.
Well,
Please
if you want, if
wash.
we want to use that same geyser, you might want to stand up against a rock or something so it doesn't blast you into Kingdom Come. But
Fountain should
otherwise,
probably be
I
alright.
can just use fountain, and then
Okay,
that'll spray you with some water and you get cleaned up.
Awesome, thank you, I appreciate it.
Quick fountain later, and whoever wants to be fountained off of the marmalade is able to do so.
Do that thing.
Yeah.
Okay, and we get Andrew out. All right.
Does anyone do y'all keep getting kicked off of Owlbear?
Yeah.
I'm okay, but I see other people
Still
flickering
there.
in and out.
Mhm.
Same.
I got
Yeah.
kicked off. It was
I've
weird.
been okay.
I'm good.
So these ruins are which direction from our square at the moment?
They're north.
Up
East.
Directly north?
to the north.
Okay.
But then if you
North.
want to go to the building, it would be,
Like here.
yeah. The
Okay.
doors are actually going to be the southeast, while northeast would be going around the building. Well, no. Northeast would be going into the building, with how these hexes are laid out.
Ah,
Okay.
So, into the building, further into the ruins,
Mm-hmm.
into the dark unknown, back to the river, or into the dark unknown. I'm gonna change my pointer to a color that makes more sense since it's dark. How do I change my pointer color?
North to the ruins.
Northeast, yeah.
Yeah.
Northeast to the ruins.
And not the building, right?
Yeah, so northeast
yeah.
would be building.
Yeah, okay. So just north.
I've had enough building fun for now. Let's go to the ruins, and then we'll go investigate the other building.
Oh, so north then? Okay.
North.
Right.
North to the ruins.
Okay.
alrighty.
Hopefully you find some blue-blooded zombies, like a whole horde of them.
Alright, you spend 30 minutes moving north. You don't actually know directions right now, but you're just gonna point and be like, hey, let's go that way. Further
Do we
into
not
the
have a
ruins.
compass?
Oh, the compass.
Oh,
I'm
Moxie
sure
does.
Yeah, I think Moxie has a compass.
Hang on. Yep,
Miss
Moxie has a
Yuri.
compass.
Roll survival.
Would you like to pull out the compass?
Yeah, sure.
As you pull out the compass, the needle begins spinning and spinning and spinning.
Boo.
Vrexil's like, sorry.
Oh, oops, wrong one.
Vrexil's like, I'll stand over here, my bad.
All right, so you
Vrexil
head.
is a magnet.
And you. It just kicked me out again. What is happening out there?
Oh yeah, I'm the only person in our boat right
Oh.
Oh, I see me. I see me, and I see. Nope, never mind. Meg's gone. Bye, Meg.
I
was
just
gonna
see
say-
me.
Meg's back.
I see me. Yeah, that's so
I'll
weird.
restart.
Right now, I
I'm
see
still
me
hot.
and Meg.
Oh, I
Oh,
see
there we go.
Canari.
Oh,
and
There
wait.
we go.
People are back. I've got 2 me's.
Oh no.
I've got
What is happening?
No Dev, but there's 2. No, everyone's gone.
Oh no.
I got 5 of us.
Yeah.
And-
Wait, no, God, no.
As
I've
you're
got
going
the party
around
right now.
Oh, there it
through
is.
these ruins, you see a familiar sight. In one part of these ruins, a wall and building structure that still has its 4 walls. At the front of it is a familiar looking door. A checkpoint door.
Oh.
And we just took a short rest, right? And kind of all really healed up.
We did,
Yeah.
yes.
Do we want to stop in really quick to grab supplies and sell some things, since there's stuff we can do here that we can't at other places?
How much stuff do we have to sell?
I don't
mean,
know.
yeah,
That's
the-
why I'm.
Well, I know you were wanting to get some for Jerome, weren't you?
I was, but it would be an enchantment. I think. I don't know how quickly your father works. If we have the time to.
Would we know if the checkpoint door would stay here? Or
I would assume
Like-
it would still be here.
if we want to gamble, could we leave it and go to another square around? Like,
Come
if
back.
we wanted to kind of hang out in this general area, and then, if we were to get into another large brain fight, we would know that the checkpoint is here, and also that no one else, if we kind of stick in this area, that no one else would have maybe come to take it. I don't really know if that's a thing, but there's nothing that says we have to use it right now, right?
I don't believe so.
I mean, I think that's worth taking the risk on.
Yeah, I don't think we particularly need it right now.
Yeah.
I used some of my higher level spells earlier today, but that's
Someone took
really it.
mine.
So do we want to kind of head, I don't know, this way or this way and kind of loop around or around?
What else is what's past this door?
It just seems to be more ruins. You do see some strange buildings all around you in the distance. One heading up the river. That's a good way to put it. This is up the river. North is up the river. Down is down the river.
But
With
if
the
we-
flow of the water. You
if we-
see strange building, or what seems to be the beginning of such.
Okay.
I say we go another 30-minute square and see what's over there. And then we can come back to it. I am 100% positive that when we leave a checkpoint door, it's still there.
Well, and it could just be different for this game anyway, right? Like, they may have done it
Mhm.
different.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's go and investigate. Why don't we go southeast and investigate whatever that other building was?
This way.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, because I will. I'm trying to cover it back up because I accidentally undid it. Why-
I'm
what is
not
happening with
seeing
Owlbear
any
right
of
now?
that.
Yeah, right.
It's losing
Whoa.
its mind.
Oh, hey. I see now.
Apparently the servers aren't happy right now. So you go here
Yes.
to the southeast, right?
Yes. Yes,
Alright.
Queen.
And you find the entrance to a massive building, a structure that seems to spread for blocks. And there are two large archways with large doors that already seem to be partially open. That you can just slip through.
Is there like a central tower or anything, or
There seems to be one of those buildings that opens up into a large central dome with there's probably some exterior hallways and such, but then a large room in its center.
how far away is that large room?
Just looking at the door, you're thinking it's probably like, a few 100 feet away from the entrance. It just seems to be a dark space, noiseless, other than the screaming winds outside.
Oh, that's right.
Braenna grabs Fortuna. Hey, you hearing anything? You feeling anything?
What's her range again?
It's only 120 feet.
I think that you're good for at least a little bit,
Okay.
but there's something strange further in.
This whole thing is strange.
You're not wrong.
The central larger room that's a couple hundred feet down. Is there anything like is there a window, a glass window, or a like a metal archway or of some kind?
It's a metal archway. Seems to open up into a big empty space. And I gotta look and see if I have a map that I want to use.
Is this square open on your end, Dev, or is it? It's like there's a little sliver of it that's open on my end, but that's all I see.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I have it already like fully reviewed. What is happening, Owlbear? This is the first time we've ever had issues with Owlbear.
There we go.
Well, if it's their servers, it could just be that maybe they're on, like the Amazon servers, and those have been having issues lately.
Oh, that might be true.
Oh, I saw it for a hot second. Now it's gone again. What the heck? I'm gonna
Oh,
reload.
no. You see a purple glow coming from deep inside.
There we go. Now everyone's
Vrexil's gonna pull out a small mirror and cast Willoughby's Oculus on whatever window or metal archway or sort of reflective surface is as far down the way that he can see, and look through the mirror and see if he can look through that to see what's going on in there.
All right. Someone roll me a d20.
I'll do it. 8.
That's a new one.
Oh
I'm not okay with that.
No, I feel like new one is good.
At least not a 20.
Yeah.
At least it's not a 20. Again. What if we rolled another 20 and Dev made us do the brain fight again?
You would be pros.
Yeah, now we know. Learn from our failures.
Don't stand near enough to each other.
Yeah.
Spread out. Don't get stunned.
Be smart.
Oh, I said purple glow, but the purple glow seems to be, in fact, a reflection of just some ambient light off of some almost purple metal. Reflecting in the distance, some just ambient crystal light and some remnants of some glowing fungus. But you see, just with the Oculus, 3 grates that appear to have some sort of sewage or sludge flowing underneath them, with 2 containers that are filled with this substance, and pipes that are leading into these purple walls. And yeah.
Quick team huddle. If we find something that does not have blood in it, we should not stay and fight it. If we find ghosts, we should just beat feet and go find something with with what we're looking for. I just wanted, so if ghosts pop out of this grate, we bounce. Or, something, if it's a slime monster or...
What if it's a blue slime monster?
Skeleton. Well, if it's a blue slime monster, we can investigate. But if it's a regular slime monster, or if it's like skeletons or something, we don't gotta fight a million skeletons, alright? Cool. Unhuddle. It means just stand up. Okay.
We're all just deep squatting.
Right.
You can't huddle with 2 people, it's just a hug. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so Vrexil's showing everybody through this little mirror what you're seeing a couple hundred feet down. And it's like you're looking through it, and it's just a window through to whatever's on that other side. And so you all see what Dev just described.
And I'm going to post the map of what you see.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
we got a map.
I do require that all maps now come with the words "home is where the hole is." So
Okay.
Hidden somewhere.
somewhere, like hidden Mickey's, you gotta find the home.
As like random shrubbery on the side of the road. You look close
It
and you're like,
spells it out. I'm writing it in my contract.
My favorite part is that it's still on our original.
It's just off to the side.
Yeah. It will remain.
We'll always have it in our hearts.
Oh
Shrink
my
a little bit.
god.
Ooh.
okay.
This is fun. Oh,
I'm getting big Vrexil's mom vibes off this.
No.
war crime, war crime.
It's more crimes.
So we're over like here, right? Like, I mean, hundreds of feet this way, but down this way.
Yeah.
Cannot see anything.
Losing my religion. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, you guys. Your tokens. So I can plop you right on.
Is anything moving in here?
You only hear the sounds of the rushing sludges underneath.
I am going to hold up my hand where my Find Familiar tattoo is, and I'm gonna summon Velvet, the poisonous snake. She climbs down my arm. I'm gonna set her down on the ground and say, "Go check it out, but be discreet. Don't get eaten by slime monsters. I believe in you." And then I'll do the Find Familiar thing where your eyes go blank and you see through your familiar. So I send her off.
Okie dokie. Is this space big enough for Andrew to be out, or is...
Yeah.
Okay. I am still on Andrew then.
Just gonna make it a little bit easier for y'all to approach. Let me toss Andrew on there. Losing my religion. Why is that stuck in my head?
Gotta sing
Nice.
another
Nice.
song.
Because that's you in the corner. You really relate to it. Gonna find the Find Familiar spell. Can I add spells?
Ooh, fancy.
Add spells.
All right, you're on Andrew.
Come on, Andrew.
As you begin to proceed, once you get closer to the, once the snake gets closer to the open chamber, it appears as though it is a large space. However, it seems to be cut off into certain sections. So with large walls that don't rise all the way to the ceiling, it just kind of cuts off bits and pieces, and you just see these Bacta tanks and the snake just slithers around. But a snake is a snake.
She sure is, and we love her.
Snake. It doesn't see anything seemingly dangerous here.
I'm gonna tell her to poke her little snake head into one of the holes, but just enough to like feel what's up. Don't get eaten. Can you not add spells to your thing? I just want to add Find Familiar so I can read it.
Technically, I don't think you can, but you can always do the feature, add a feature called bonus spell, because then you can just add it.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah,
Because if you put
in your spells, you can click manage spells, but I think if it's like not your spell, then you can't
Yeah.
find it that way.
yeah, I think once you're full, and I was like, well, I'll grab a spell
It just
scroll
gets
and just
smaller.
put it in there, but I guess it doesn't. I don't know. Fix that, D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Or else we're gonna pull our sponsorship.
We don't have that, but we would like one, so.
Your snake,
Respectfully asking.
your snake pops its little head down between the grates, and it senses something below. A movement.
Alright, there is something in there, I say aloud to my friends. Can she... I think snakes have blind sight up to 10 feet.
And luckily, there is this space from these grates down to the liquid below is only 5 feet. And Velvet senses something just below the water. A shadow moving around.
What?
Ridged fins breaking the surface. And then it seems to disappear for a second. Until Velvet begins to see a blue-mouthed creature start rising up to try and get a little snake snack.
What am I saying? Can you pop your thing out of existence? You
Yeah,
can
yeah. You can dismiss it and save it. You have
Yes.
time.
As she gets a good look at whatever this thing is and it comes closer, I will dismiss her and I will pull back my senses.
And as this creature hits the grates, it breaks through them,
No.
A lot of mouth.
and you see a large snake-like creature with a blue mouth emerge and blood-red fins, or blood-red ridges down its back. And
It's
rows of
burst
jagged
through-
teeth.
Through the grate?
Yes.
Oh god, that's big.
Do we think that has blue blood?
It's only a large-sized creature. But then, another one bursts out. And another one bursts out.
Ah,
And now you have 3 beasties.
ah. Ooh, these things are wild.
Yeah, I greatly enjoy it. It's a shark, eel, dragon. It looks a lot like the Reaper Leviathans from Subnautica.
Like this one.
Big fan of those.
Are you making sounds because you keep getting booted out?
It wasn't
Like, you can edit
updating.
it out.
It wasn't updating at all, so I didn't know what you were talking about. And then I flipped to Discord and I was like, ah!
I think that the blue mouths would indicate that they have blue blood. Like how your mouth is pink, Moxie, and you have red blood.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how that
Put together.
connects. Yeah. But I am a little cautious of having to try to fight 3 of them at the same time. Oh god, there's a lot more than I thought.
I think it'll be fine.
Oh.
Whoa.
What is happening, Owlbear?
I don't know. There's only 3.
The
but
one in the
also-
middle's a mute and it's got 2 mouths. That's why it's kind of like overlapping.
Oh, what is happening?
The Hydra.
Oh my god. They're having some problems with their servers.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is happening?
Maybe Wednesday's really spiked in popularity recently and everyone's on Owlbear.
I wonder if the
Kinda
regular
clogging
Owlbear
it
will be
up.
fine.
I think Thursdays most people D&D before Critical Role.
Unknown.
Not sure.
I will
Someone
play
put a poll
D&D
on the
any
Facebook.
night. So.
All right, I'm gonna post a new Owlbear link.
Okay.
Okay. New link.
Okay.
New link.
Move down.
New link.
Let's see if this is stable.
You know what new link I'm excited for? Tears of the Kingdom.
Sad Kingdom.
Who's excited for Breath of the Wild 2? So much. I hope they make
I haven't
Ganondorf
even
hot
finished.
again.
I haven't even finished Breath of the Wild 1.
I haven't
it's really
finished the
good.
first one.
I got the Master Sword, and then I'm like, you know what? I feel like that's good enough.
Well, there's really no point in finishing the game because it just boots you back before the boss fight. I would do it just to see you. Look up the ending cutscene online. Like you don't even need to. We know Ganondorf's gonna be in number 2. I gotta just hope they make him hot again. We've been on such a hiatus of hot Ganondorfs. I would like my husband back. My evil demon king husband.
Evil demon king husband. Alright, so we are on regular owlbear. Not as cool as the new owlbear, but you know, we just gotta make it work.
Oh, I didn't know there were different sites.
One is owlbear.rodeo, one is owlbear.app.
Alright, so Melissa, for this one, you gotta drag the mount, not yourself.
I have no map.
okey-dokey.
And then the monsters will be put on the map again. Blue-faced monsters.
Yeah, I also don't have a map, so I just.
Do you have a map in there, Dev?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We have no map.
We have no map.
What?
Tonight, brought to you by Theater of the Mind. It takes
Right.
twice as long because
Oh
we
my
have to try to
gosh.
calculate with our brains on something that isn't real.
Oh my gosh. Y'all should have just gone into the checkpoint.
That's
That's fine.
We turn around from the demons and go to the.
We're like, you know what? We will go to the checkpoint. We'll come back for you, demons.
Come back for you, sea beasties. Y'all seen Sea Beast on Netflix?
No.
It's a really good
No.
show. Oh,
Yeah,
it's a
it
really
was
good
actually
movie.
really good. Yeah.
It was a really good movie. Yeah, if you're looking for a way to kill an hour and 45 minutes and you want something really good, I'd recommend Sea Beast on Netflix.
I was surprised how good it was actually.
Yeah, I didn't like the design of the main monster. Some of the concept art they showed was a lot better, but I understand why they had to do it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta see
Maybe-
that money.
Maybe the original one is. I mean, you have at least. I can see it, so perhaps.
Yeah, I had a map on the other one.
Yeah. So even though it's all wonky, like, we'll just refresh if things get weird.
Okay, so you can see the map now?
No.
No.
Not on the,
Ah!
not on owlbear.rodeo, but on owlbear.app, we can see the map. So,
I mean, it kind of makes sense if their server side is having issues. Like,
Yep.
I have a feeling this one's also probably having issues.
Well, it's time we all bite the bullet and head back to roll 20.
Never. This is the first time I've ever had issues with Owlbear. You want to know how many times I've had issues with Roll20?
Yes.
Every
Always.
time. Every time.
Consistently. Roll 20 hates me. I roll really bad on it.
Okay,
Roll
but
20 is like, you
also,
wanted to be
I
a cool, hot
hate it.
fish bard? No. Sit down.
You can't do that.
Wyatt remembers.
Oh.
Well,
Shout out to Caspian Charybdis, my
I have
straight
everything on
bard.
my end, so how about I just let you know how far you are from things, and we'll see how this works.
Are you on the-
Master of the mind for everyone else.
are you on the app or the rodeo?
The rodeo.
Okay.
Alright, go back, open back up already.
Okie
well,
dokie.
Doesn't matter because you can't see it. Okay.
Yep.
I will
Um,
keep open rodeo app just to like see your visual.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as you can still see that. I just it exploded for me. So there are 3 large snake-like creatures before you. So I will need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no, my dice. Well, we're never finding that. Ooh.
Can you see the initiative tracker?
No.
No, just the map in a field of endless squares.
Oh no, on rodeo, not app.
On neither.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing anything on either of them.
Goodness.
I got 19, by the way.
I have no initiative tracker on app.
No, on rodeo.
Can't see anything on radio.
Oh yeah.
All right.
there's-
Who got over a 20?
25.
Holy shit,
19
those.
19 plus 6.
All right, 25.
Jesus.
Anyone else? All right, 15 through 20.
19.
Yeah, Moxie got 15.
All right. I'm gonna see what the goobers got.
Are they goofy goobers? Love that for them.
They are goofy goobers.
Man, we should take one of these as a pet. He's delightful.
As we're walking up to them, Braenna had Andrew do the mark of courage, so anyone within 20 feet of Andrew is immune to frightened.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, crap.
Does anyone want to make an Arcana check to see if they can identify these creatures?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I was doing the blood fins, and so I was gonna.
Oof, rough. That is only a 14.
But yeah, who got between 10 and 15?
13 for initiative.
All right, so everyone's over
right
10.
in the world. Canari's at the end of initiative again. You said Arcana.
A big old 14 for my Arcana.
All right. This is very weird, everything that is happening, but we'll see how this works. The dimensions might be a little off compared to the Rodeo app versus...
The app versus Rodeo.
Yeah, the app versus Rodeo. But Umbran, you get to go first. There is no surprise rounds because of the snake.
Nice. Snake's paying off.
Also, because Fortuna would tell us if stuff was going on, right? Because that's what helpful warning is.
And it didn't have any mind burst of effects or anything.
I am going to check how charismatic these things are. I would like to get close enough to mind whip. I'm so sorry. Puppet one of them. Do the puppets.
All right, you are 55 feet away from number 1. You are 55 feet away from number 2, and you are 65 feet away from number 3.
Really quick, let me check the range on my puppet master.
They're making guttural, screaming sounds.
Love that for them.
Kind of sound like death trumpets.
Oh, I love death trumpets. They're my second favorite instrument.
Death trumpets mixed with, the sounds of like a ketchup bottle squeezing when it's like on its last little bit.
My third favorite instrument. I'm gonna move 25 feet forward toward the first one, number 1.
25 feet towards number 1.
And I'm going to attempt to use my Puppet Master's Embrace to tangle it up in my ethereal purple glowing puppet strings and puppet it, tear it.
All right.
How many times can I say puppet in one sentence?
Okay.
As you get closer, you start to see that these beasties might be a little bit more of a instinctual type of creature. And by the way, did anyone else roll an Arcana check?
No.
I did, but it was bad.
Okay. It rolled a...
Natural 20.
Woo!
You definitely know that these things are of the aberrational nature. These things are actually something that you heard about as dangerous creatures from the astral plane that sometimes go around acting as threats to those who are passing through. This is known as a bloodfin.
Oh. My
And it
third
looks-
favorite animal.
It's like a giant eel. It slithers. You remember something about its blood being bad for you. All right, it failed with a natural one. You have control of number 1.
Awesome.
It was a very
and
uncharismatic creature.
I figured. And then, what can I do a bonus action? Let's check what my bonus actions are.
Let me change my music. Combat.
I was gonna say I just went back and looked for your combat playlist, Steph.
Yes. I'm just gonna give a quick bardic inspiration to who's next? Braenna? To Braenna.
Cool.
Fuck him up.
I'll
You
do that.
inspired.
I believe in you.
All right, you have one in your strings, and Braenna, you are now up with Andrew as your steed.
Cool. Am I 60 feet away from one of them?
You are 55 feet from number 2 and 55 feet from number 3.
Okay, so Andrew's going to charge forward to number 2.
All right.
I'm just
Using
gonna
his
do.
full movement speed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do his stuff first, just to get it out of the way.
All right.
So he's going to make 2 ram attacks, and because we went 20 feet, forward to do this first bit,
Charging in.
he gets a charge for the first one. For a 21 to hit on the first attack.
That'll hit.
Neat. Oh, apparently I should have got out another D8. Whoops. This is all just normal bludgeoning damage, it looks like. Ooh, pretty garbage. 8, 9, 11, 17, 21 points of damage on the first attack, and it needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, natural one again.
It's not
It
rolling
is knocked prone.
You knock it prone, and it seems to fall back on some of the non-damaged bars.
Neat. His second attack is a 22 for 7 plus 4, 11 points of damage. And then I'm just going to swing down twice with Fortuna and once... actually, I'm going to rage first. So I'm just swing down twice with Fortuna and throw my dice around.
No need to reckless, because it's already prone at your feet.
You are correct, sir. That's a dirty 20 to hit for the first attack.
That'll hit.
Neat. Why is everything terrible? There we go.
Everything is terrible.
Pretty much.
Everything's...
We're gonna go through all of the previous shows of both, and just every time, just clip out Braenna or Melissa saying everything is terrible, and then do like a montage of it.
It's like a 5-minute compilation.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Don't worry, guys. Everything is terrible.
Catchphrases.
Yes.
Okay.
Moxie says, "I'm gonna punch."
6 plus.
we're gonna do a thing where it like tallies up how many times.
Take a drink every
Meg-
time Moxie says I'm gonna
Yeah.
punch.
Oh man.
Every time she says the word punch.
You might want to take like every couple of times. I don't know that you'd make it far into the day.
So my first attack was 19 points of damage. The second one, I'm going to use the skip my proficiency to get 8 extra points of damage. What?
Wait,
What?
it has 69 hit points.
Nice.
Nice. Second attack with only a plus 10 to hit. You know, that was garbage. 17?
That'll hit.
Okay, good. 6, 10, 19, 27 points of damage. And my ancestors are out if it tries to attack anyone but me. Disadvantage. If it hits anyone but me, they have resistance. And that is my turn.
All right. Now we're to number 1. It is stunned. Oh yeah, you were concentrating on this. So it can't do anything until you command it. Oh, charmed.
Charmed. No, I think it's stunned because creatures who can't be stunned are immune to it. Let me check.
Oh, yeah. I might have wrote that wrong. We'll fix it later. Yeah, so its turn passes by. And it is not immune to psychic damage, so you're good on that part too, by the way. But I would have told you if it was. Sorry. All right, cool. That means it is now Moxie's turn.
Okay. So is Moxie within 50 feet of any of them?
Moxie, you are within 55 feet of 2, 3, and 1. Equidistant.
You have your reachy arms.
Yeah.
Reachy.
That just takes up my bonus action. I'll go ahead. Hang on, I'm gonna have to make a note. Moxie will bonus action to activate her fists, and then Braenna. She'll go up to the one that Braenna's fighting, and we'll punch.
And you have advantage because it is prone.
Okay, cool.
Right.
That's 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Hang on, let me grab all my. One day I'll write this down on the same page that I'm actually doing stuff on. What dice do I need? These two and these two. Oh no, I don't have I need another d6. Hang on.
It seems as though every time you hit these creatures, they spew out platinum pieces.
Oh my god, we're rich.
Is that
Just
where all
cough
the
it up.
platinum comes from?
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay,
They're just starting to scatter around the floor.
and a d8. Okay, here we go.
Umbran's fingers are twitching. He just wants to go pick them all up.
Okay. I know it might not actually be exactly what you got, Dev, but the owlbear.app one is still kind of showing for me, so I've kind of got it up. I've got
Yeah, I have that one up as well.
Yeah,
Just for like a general idea.
yeah.
Okay, can I just ask this off the bat? Is it resistant to fire, force, or more force, I think? I forgot what that one is.
I've got 3 damage types: fire, force, and more force.
It's been so long since it's just more force. So do I need to like break down
it's
any of that,
working. No.
or bludgeoning? I guess
You can
as
just give
well.
it all to me.
Okay. Oh god, hang on. I forgot
Oh.
about my feet.
Crashed again.
What do I get to do? Okay. None of that. Okay, so that's going to be. Oh, jeez. 12.
Wyatt, do you still have catch up next to you?
No, I don't.
Oh, we shamed Wyatt into taking the ketchup off his desk.
I only have ketchup on my desk when I'm eating tater tots. I didn't make tater tots tonight. I made soup.
Oh my gosh, tater tots
24
sounds
damage.
so good,
Did
right?
I have sour cream at my desk earlier?
24?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
teasing, Wyatt. We're teasing.
I know.
Your hand
and
goes into its form and it pulls back, and it's covered in blue blood as you have punched into its carapace, or whatever you call its skin outer surface, but it's still alive, just writhing in pain.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
I'll
it's
punch
still up.
I'll punch it again to put it out of its misery.
There's the mercy monk we know and love.
That's gonna be at 22.
That'll hit.
Hang on, let me grab all of my damage dice again. Oh goodness. Okay, so that's 12.
Oh no, why did I move? Things moved around. a little
24 again. Just different numbers this time.
All right, you punch through it, and you actually hit its heart.
Oh, can
You
I
grip
grab
its
it?
heart. Yes. Do you want to rip it out?
Yeah.
You just feel the boom, 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 boom. It's like
I
going
missed.
fast out of the fight or flight panic of this aberrational creature, and you rip it out. But I need Braenna and Moxie to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw against poison.
Oh no.
I am immune to poison
Sick.
because I'm a monk.
Would you say
I can
con
no lo-
save?
Yes.
I can no longer get sick or poisoned.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. it's
Yeah,
so
and
stupid.
Braenna's the dwarf, so she's got advantage on poison anyway. And
Yeah.
I can't be poisoned. Look at us.
Look at us.
That's why poison's the worst type of damage. It explodes open, revealing its bones and its insides as it just slumps over. However, Braenna and Moxie, it's about to slide back into the sewage below, which means you will not be able to suck out its blood. So you may use your reaction to try and grab it with an athletics check to keep it from doing so. And Andrew can
Yeah, I
do
was
that
gonna
too
say
if he wants.
that might be a better
29.
Braenna thing.
All right, Braenna just grabs onto it and just yanks it.
You
and
know,
it slides out.
I don't think so. You can
and
stay
it
here.
flops to the side,
Is it dead?
dead.
Yeah. We've done lots of damage.
There's some easy fights thrown in here.
I was like, they're so easy. Thank
For
God.
easy blood.
Well, this should be 45 blood because it's 3 large creatures.
But are they all 15? Or I get. Well, I don't know. I think the brain had extra. I don't remember.
No. Large is 15.
Okay.
I mean, these things technically have more body mass than the brain because they're coiled up into like a 10-foot, while the brain was just like a big blob. I don't know. You would assume. I don't know. Maybe if they coiled up into a brain shape, they'd be the same size.
Oh, Maxie, when
But I
you are
also got
done,
this heart. Does anybody need this for stuff?
still beating in your hand.
Yo.
Maybe I'll have to look at it after.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
That's Moxie's
Vrexil,
turn.
Keep it warm.
you're up. There is
My chest.
one to your right that is 55 feet away. And there is one wrapped in the Puppet Master's embrace that is 55 feet away.
To my left, right?
To your left, yes.
Yeah, Vrexil will move like to be halfway between Umbran and Braenna. It's kind of towards the left. And take 2 shots at the one on the right with the lightning launcher.
Okay, so how far do you want to move forward?
Can I be... Is it possible to be within 30 feet of Braenna, Moxie, and Umbran?
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
Oh, not Umbran.
No, we're still there.
So you can't be within 30 feet of Umbran. The map that I have is a different...
Oh, is your map bigger than ours?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, okay. Then just to Braenna and Moxie then. Just
Yep.
staying put.
You're within 30 feet of all these things.
And these are both gonna be sharpshooter shots. Just
All right.
cause why not? Oh, first one, make it a 5 penalty. First one's a 17.
That'll hit.
Second one's a 20.
That'll hit.
Hey, so, plus 10, plus 10. So, and then the first one that hits is always going to be the 2d6, so add that. 6 plus 7 is 13, plus 7 is 20, plus 7 is 23. 43 points of damage total.
All right. Again, you hit this thing, it starts shaking, and it starts coughing up platinum pieces with its bile and other such goose.
And then that's movement, and I guess I'll just hang there. It seems like we kind of got this under control.
All right, now it's Canari's turn.
Um,
Canari, you are also 55 feet away from number 3 and 65 feet away from number 1.
cool. And number 1's still under Puppet Master's Embrace, right?
Yep.
Sure is.
Great. I will. How close do I have to be in order to do that? Huh, okay.
It was good to take that one out first because it was number 1.
I will, as an action, I'll do Toll the Dead on number 3.
All right.
So Wisdom save, a DC 20.
And it fails.
Great. So that is 3d12, 1d8. 17 necrotic and 5 radiant.
All right. All right. Cool.
Still,
Yeah, it's still kicking.
does it look like it could take another hit?
Yes.
I'll cast Spiritual Weapon, and as a bonus action, I'll bonk it.
Out comes the frying pan of spiritual energy.
And that is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that'll be 9 force damage.
Radio. Still kicking.
Cool. I am going to stay where I am, and I'll just call out to everybody like, "Hey, didn't get to say this before the fight, but the blood is potentially poisonous. Don't touch it."
Noted.
Seems fine. Okay.
Okay, well maybe Moxie can touch it, but the rest of us probably should. Actually, Umbran might be fine too. Okay, well, and Brain. Okay, Vrexil, just don't touch the blood.
And it rushes Vrexil.
What? You should just talk to who isn't resistant to poison.
Vrexil, does a 22 hit you?
This thing's not smart enough to.
At the
comment.
moment, no, a 22 does not hit me.
It tries to bite down on you, but your armor seems to push against it. It's not able to get any purchase.
Was that number
but then-
3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as it's trying to bite down, it's going to swing its tail around to also try and hit you. And that will not hit.
Yeah,
Nice.
Vrexil's beefed up that armor class. 23 armor class.
Armors are
Nice.
crazy. Yeah, that's his turn. So we're back to the top with Umbran.
Umbran is going to command his big snake to rush the other big snake and like wrap it in like a snake grapple, as much as snakes can grapple, which they can quite efficiently, and then just start like biting at it with however many attacks this thing gets. And then in the meantime, bonus action, quicken distance cast. I will move to get within 30 feet of the one attempting to hit Vrexil, and distance quickened cast inflict wounds. So that is an attack roll plus 3d10 if I hit.
Alright.
Oh no, my d20. Does I think we said 17 hits this thing?
Yes, it is.
Yes, okay. It was a 17 on the die, so it's gonna be 3d10. And then I'm going to expend my brand new Psychic Blades, which
Yeah.
gives me 2d6 extra psychic damage on an attack. It's essentially I've replaced sneak attack with a different sneak attack.
Nice.
Oh, that's 25 necrotic damage plus 11 psychic damage. 30.
Oh, sorry. Unfortunately, Psychic Blades has to be a weapon attack, not a spell attack. Yep.
Really?
Boo.
That's dumb.
So just give me the
Boo,
straight inflict wounds damage, and I think you said that was 25,
It was
right?
25 then.
All right.
I would like to once more change my subclass. I'm kidding. Oh,
Yeah.
JK.
Sneak attack was only weapon attacks too, so.
Technically, I suppose you're correct. Yeah, I guess then 25,
Aw.
and that was my bonus action.
All right.
And then the action will pop off when the snake goes.
Yep.
The blood.
Braenna, it is now your turn.
It is my turn. How far away am I from 2?
You are approximately 30 feet.
Cool! Andrew's gonna run up and charge again. Bang! And whatnot.
I thought we killed number 2.
No, 3, I meant.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
mean, what you
Tuesday.
meant.
We're working on 3.
I meant 3. I meant 3.
Okay. I got
In any
confused.
case. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to
I'm
roll.
also organizing
advantage.
my pens, so it's easier to get.
I forgot what his plus is. Hold on. Plus 7, so 23 to hit. For this first attack, we get 7, 9, 10, 12, 16 points of damage for the first attack.
All right, you hit it so hard, its head flies back, cracks down onto the solid ground, and it expires at your
Nice.
feet.
Snap.
How far away am I from number 1?
You are 75 feet.
75 feet? That's entirely too many feet. Andrew is going to go his additional 30 feet, so I'm now 45 feet away. And I will... Where's the length? Hold on. Nope, that's not helpful. There it is. Okay. So to disadvantaged, well, honestly, 3 disadvantaged attacks with a door. No, can I do that? I don't know. It's
So-
fine.
I am going to, because in the past I said that whenever a creature only takes damage from the psychic damage of Puppet Master's Embrace, do they repeat the saving throw? But in the past, it's been kind of weird with all that and confusing. So I'm just going to say that whenever it takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw.
Boo.
It's the only one left, though, so I'm gonna hit it regardless.
Yeah.
But disadvantaged. Oh, okay. So,
This is when y'all kicked that stone giant's ass and it just wasn't making any saving throws. I was
Don't
like,
talk to me
oh.
about saving throws.
I was like, oh, this can be abused.
Yeah, I made it broken, and you said it was okay, and then you unbroke it, and then you unbroke it again.
And I broke it again, and then I unbroke it again.
okay, Dev.
You
Question.
keep unbreaking my cool things, Dev.
Question. So I have
Yes.
dual wielding.
Yes.
2 dwarven thrower attacks. Can I do my bonus action with the javelin, or can I do it with the dwarven thrower the third one, even though it's not really dual wielding because it's the same weapon, or do I need to use like the javelin or something?
You need to have a second weapon that you throw.
Okay, I'll throw the javelin as my bonus attack then. Neat.
Because if you're dual wielding with the dual wielder feat, you don't need them to be both light or whatever. Yeah.
Correct.
And you can throw one of them.
I can do that thing. First attack is a 19 to hit
19 hits.
for... and I can't add rage damage to this because reasons. Because it's ranged and not a thing. So that's
Correct.
14 points of damage. Second attack...
It fails its saving throw.
Neat. Second attack is a natural 1, so that's a miss. And then the javelin attack is... Oh, that's a 20 on one, but 3 on the other, so 15 to hit. That hits?
Oh, you said 15?
Yeah.
Oh, that does not hit.
Ah! Lame. Okay, that's fine. I'm 45 feet away from it, and all my weapons just, like, go out, and then they just come back to my hands, because that's how my weapons work. It's the funnest thing. Anyways, that's my turn.
Yeah, well, technically it was stunned, so those would have been just straight rolls.
Okay, well, my main dice was the one that rolled the 1 and the 3, so...
Okay. Yeah, so once you're done, number 1, it is still stunned, but its command was to go kill and wrap up number 3, so it is going to use the dash action to get close as possible to number 3.
Is it going to pass me in a way that I could get an opportunity attack?
So it starts to slither as fast as it can and moves 10 feet.
Oh, they move so fast.
They swim. They got swim speeds.
They got swim speed, so it is 35
I mean,
feet
have
away
you
from me right now?
seen actual, like, water snakes on land? They go real fast. That's fine.
Those are more like an eel.
Mm-hmm.
I
An
love
eel suck
him.
at
Just
land.
swimming in the.
Umbran
house
stands there with his
sea.
puppet string still attached and points at it and goes, I love him. He's trying his best.
He just
Can we keep one, though?
I don't
and
think they'll keep.
that is its turn. So now it's Moxie's turn.
Oh, Moxie's gonna punch. I'm assuming that she's within maybe 50 feet now, because it
Moxie's
moved
gonna
10?
punch. Moxie, yeah, you can just run up on it.
Okay, I might stay a little back. Like, I'll stay 10 feet back.
Oh shoot! When number 3 exploded, I need Vrexil died. I need Vrexil to make a Constitution 15 saving throw.
Oh,
Probably Braenna too, right? And Andrew?
I'm good. 17 on the die.
Yeah, Braenna, you would have to do as well, yeah. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
Ah, I'm fine. 25. Does Andrew need to?
No, he's a construct.
Neat.
He's immune to poison.
He's immune to poison. That's fun. He's a good
So
boy.
it just pops open and these poisonous fumes start spreading out around it. But yeah, Moxie, you may continue.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the first one then.
What is the Puppet Master's Embrace's saving throw?
I think it's not as good as my spells. It's
Yeah, I think because you have the Blood Bell vial that pops up your spells.
yeah, I think it's like a 6.
16?
Oh, against your spell save DC.
Oh, yep, spell save DC. So it's whatever your spell save DC is.
Beautiful.
Quite indeed, it is 17.
All right. Well, he has a -4 to his charisma, so he needs to roll a natural 20 whenever he takes damage. But anyway, keep going, Moxie.
It's 27 to hit.
All right.
So that's 12.
Their AC is 16, by the way.
$29?
Damage.
I say confidently, yeah.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know how I got to 29. It's 25.
All
I
right.
think I added a dice twice on accident. That's why I was like, that doesn't sound
Dice twice.
Yeah, okay. And then, unless I say otherwise, like, do I need to announce every time that I'm taking advantage on my next attack with the gloves, or?
No.
Okay, because I was like, unless I, like, actually need to heal, I won't be healing, so. That's gonna be a, 26.
Yep.
To hit.
Give me that spicy damage.
Wow, this is not spicy all that much. 25 again. I'm so bad at math. I'm so sorry, everyone.
All right. It's not looking too hot.
And then I'm gonna punch it some more with the Fury of Blows.
And it is still under Umbran's control.
He's so bad. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you should actually feel bad. For,
I don't. It's a 21.
21 will hit.
Okay. Now I have to. I'm so sorry. Everyone has to sit here while I math. Okay.
It's fine. You only chose the class that requires the most dice rolls.
I know. I need to just have a calculator next to me. So that's 19.
There's some automation you can do with that. You know, just create a program.
33. That one was actually a really good roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Hell yeah.
I rolled an 8 and a 9 on 2 of my d10s, so.
Each of your blows almost destroys chunks of this creature as it hits from your range. It's just like the inky, like little unarmed strike fists reach out, and as it hits its form, it could just.
I'm having a great
some
time.
anime shit.
Yeah, Moxie's having a good time. Oh, so close to being critical. That's gonna be a 29.
All right. And with one final blow, you lay waste to this creature.
Of course I rolled a 10 on this one. I rolled max damage.
And all three creatures are now dead.
Everyone gets out their vacuums and we suck up some stuff.
Yeah.
This will be a total of 45
Nice.
liters.
How much
Bringing
do
your
you need?
total-
100?
to 60. Yep.
So we got 3 full vacuums.
Who wants to mark off?
I can mark off mine.
I can mark off mine as well.
I think I have 5 left in my. Yeah, so I could take the remaining. Because both of you can get 20 each, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll get
Mhm.
the last 5. Okay.
So I have no charges left, which means I'm full, right? Is that what we're doing?
That's what I did.
Okay.
Braenna's gonna hop off of Andrew and just start collecting all of the crusty platinum pieces that I'm sure are full of poison and gunk, but it's fine.
All right.
And now I need to take.
Just looking around, getting the crusty, gooey platinum pieces. You count 130.
$46? No, that's not right. Can I math? No. It's fine.
26 platinum each.
26. I was like, that does not seem right.
Sweet.
More money.
And with that, we will head into our mid-session break. We will be back in approximately 14 minutes and 37 seconds.
Precisely. Okay. Bye.
Adios. Welcome back, everybody. We have just fought some eels. Made them squeal. Took their blood. After avoiding a flood
It's true.
of marmalade. And now, you get to decide what you want to do next. You can venture deeper into this building by either going northeast or southeast per the hex. You have no sense of direction in here. And explore and see what you can find, or you can leave and go around.
Well, this building did pretty good. Should we dig a little further, see if there's more things like that that'll get us... Because I got mine full.
Yes, at this pace we're doing rather well. Up or down?
I say we're always going up.
Always going up. You
Right.
heard the woman northeast.
You go northeast as you travel further into this building. Oh, I need to change it to spooky music again. Get me in the right mindset. And Albert app seems to be all right now.
Oh, I just needed
Yay.
a short break.
A short rest.
Little
And
siesta.
as you go deeper into this building, it seems to have at one point been a place of great experimentation. You see the residual hints of glass chambers of that same green liquid that had been burst open long ago. It seems to be a place that had been at one time a place of great but terrible science and study. Horrors beyond your recognition have some hints along the walls. Just little steel statuettes of some of the monstrosities that you have seen, that you see as you pass along. And it doesn't seem like there's much of note in this building in terms of creatures, monsters, puzzles. But you all can feel free to explore and go around. Once you get to if you do get to the back, you will see through some archways and what seem to be windows. You don't really need windows when you don't have weather, but you'll see some ruins out the back. There's a tower that rises up in the middle of this whole massive experimental lab. Yeah. What would you like to do?
We haven't found anything in this one yet? Like, no...
You're just walking along, and it seems to be this endless series of hallways and rooms, but you can always roll investigation checks.
Does it look? Nothing looks like familiar to us, right? Like it doesn't look like a place that we might see.
It's very alien, very Dead Space.
We've
Everyone played Dead Space.
We've had tiles that had nothing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that can happen. Okay.
I say we finish up this building by going straight south, and then if there's nothing there, we can head out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd recommend, at the pace we're going, probably turning back and heading towards the tower. On the way there, we'll probably find enough blood.
Mm-hmm.
Tower that we started at.
Yeah.
As you're talking, Vrexil, you get a message. Beep, 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 beep.
Is that really the sound it makes?
Zinnia checking in.
Oh.
I just want to report that our team had found an area that was seemingly a deadly trap. We dealt with some very toxic gas, acidic, caused us a lot of harm, so we had to take a rest. She coughs again. I just be wary. It was on the if downriver is south and upriver is north, it was on the southwestern portion of this expanse, I believe. We didn't lose anybody though. Thank goodness. And that was probably more than 25 words, but fuck you.
I play by these rules, so do you.
Maybe she did 2 of them. Maybe not. Who knows?
Nobody knows how she did it or got so many words in, and she'll never tell her secret.
Yeah, yeah.
The whole team's cheating. No, I'm kidding.
Look, it's her one spell that she beefed up for no reason other than
Right.
to be able to say 50
Yeah, that's
words
the
instead
spell
of
she got,
100.
That's her signature wizard spell.
Yeah.
I can talk a lot.
Vrexil will reply, glad you're all safe. I hope you haven't run into any other teams. I don't know if we can do that here. If you see something that looks like a well, beware a giant brain inside. We're all okay too, but a little roughed up. And I think that's about 25 words. But Vrexil will pass that information on to the others. Hey, Xenia just, and you know, just spoke his reply out loud, so now to explain. Xenia just messaged, southwest side there's a poison gas trap of some kind. Just keep our eyes out, I guess, although it seems like we're kind of separated from them for now. They didn't lose anyone, but it sounded like they were pretty beat up.
Also seems like we're pretty chill about poison, if I'm honest.
Did you tell him about the checkpoint?
It wasn't poison, it was acid, she said.
Oh.
Acid. Oh, an acid gas?
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Reminiscent of a cloud kill, you think?
Okay. Retcon. Acid gas.
She said it was toxic gas. Which ain't the acid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did Vrexil tell any of the team about what was up with his mom?
There was that one offhand comment about war crimes, and then I think Canari said something to the effect of like, "We're gonna have to talk about that later," and then we never did.
Just wondering if Vrexil looked a little skeeved out to be in this mad scientist horror labs.
What was it?
At present, yeah, Vrexil's a little jumpier than normal.
There might have been some chatter when we were in the room for a month.
There definitely would have been chatter in that stretch. Yes.
Yes.
So Braenna knows.
Mm-hmm.
Headed south to the rest of the building. Since nothing seems to be wrong.
We're doing just fine, and we're gonna keep moving.
You spend about 30 minutes exploring this area, this hexagon, before you go south and explore more of the building. Oh yeah, did anyone want to roll an investigation check? Did anyone do that?
Just for funsies.
Yeah. No.
Oh, crit.
Hey!
Nat 20 plus 6.
Remember the last time you crit?
It's been a while.
The last time you crit, I gave you the book.
No, it couldn't have been that long ago.
On an investigation check.
Oh, on an investigation check, yeah. Technically, my first roll, I rolled 2 dice, and one of them was a crit, and I was like, oh crap, that was an advantage, so I took the lower, which was a 17.
What unbelievable horror do I want to give you this time?
This would be the place to do that.
Watch, you give us like something very cute and cuddly and like the inexplicable horror level. Just
a blink corgi puppy, perhaps.
Like a little mini baby kraken. A little mini baby Eldrator in a jar. Jerome meets your new brother. I love him.
What? Yeah. Let me do something fun. You find a room that appears to be locked from the outside.
I will pop it open with my thieves' tools. I don't think a 12 is gonna cut it. I cast knock instead.
Well, I can also pick locks.
Shh, no one knows I'm doing it.
Oh.
Umbran's very sensitive that he lost proficiency in thieves' tools. So he's like in there like fumbling around, and his eyebrows get all like crunched together, and then he just a little spark of magic, and he's like, ta-da, I did it, don't worry. Just still do it.
As you attempt to pick the lock, a tendril of inky darkness reaches out from you as runes start to glow on the door, and they circle around you, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa.
Guess who didn't check for traps? 17 plus 6. Nope, 17. That's not right. What's my dex? Oh. What's my dex? Oh, it's only plus 4. 21.
A 21. As these inky tendrils wrap around you, you jump backwards just in time to avoid them grasping. And you will take 11 points of necrotic damage as they sort of scorch against your skin, and then the inky tendrils slink back into this door, and the runes, this protective sequence of alien writing and deep speech protections that were invisible to the eye until they activated, fade away, and the door goes back to normal.
Would anyone happen to have dispel magic on them today?
I do.
Yeah, actually, I do too.
If someone mayhaps like to assist with my inky tentacle door.
Dev, did you say that the runes, like... Do I get the impression that these, like, this trap is still active, or was it like a one-time effect?
There is a little hum of magic still in the air, especially as you get a little closer. It dies down, barely perceptible, but you definitely think the magic is still there.
Your third level spell slots are a lot more valuable than mine, and Vrexil will cast Dispel Magic.
All right. What level?
I can only do it at third level. So
All right.
It's a check.
Roll me that check.
And this is a spellcasting ability. Okay, so just plus 5. 22.
Ooh.
11th level spell. 12th level spell.
You cast it, and these runes glow, but then they seem to burn away as you dispel the magic.
Oh yeah.
Does it also unlock the door?
No, the door's still locked. You just
Okay.
triggered the effect.
Shove my thieves' tools again, but better. 16.
All right.
Can I guide tools checks?
Yeah.
Yep, it's still a skill check.
Add
It's
a
just like in
D4.
Ghost when he comes around.
Yeah,
4.
Canari.
That's a 20.
Hey.
Canari.
Yeah.
Yeah, full on
Seeing the
ghost.
struggle.
Just a gentle, like, shoulder rub.
I hope you
let's-
relax with the muscles you don't have in there.
Exactly.
That's a modified
Get some of
20.
these knots out of
The
you.
door becomes unlocked.
Hey.
I open it.
Inside, you find that this was actually a storage unit for what appears to be various implements, inventions, technology. Most of it seems to have been deteriorated by the years. But there does appear to be some other items here that have remains. And also some riches inside.
By
Ooh.
by looking at the tools and like the layout of all these things, can Vrexil determine maybe what was being studied or worked on here?
Yeah. Give me...
what it was used for.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
26.
As you're looking around, trying to figure out what exactly was happening, it appears as though this was the place where the beings of old that the Elder Brain was, in charge of, and the Mind Flayers and such. This is where they did their experiments to create their intellect devourers, to create their monstrosities, to create the beings of war, and to further their purposes, which it's fairly common to know what purposes they had: to spread, to infect.
Vrexil just kind of thinks in his head, better or worse than dragonpox? I think worse. I think we're okay.
On the scale of mind flayers to my mom. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Right. Is everyone in this room at the moment?
Umbran would have walked in to examine things.
Moxie would probably be like right outside.
I was gonna say Canari would be keeping watch outside, since she still has. I'm assuming an hour has passed, so she's the only one still with 300 feet of dark vision.
So Vrexil's inside, Umbran's inside. Braenna, are you inside?
No. I'm on Andrew, so I'm not really going through doors too much.
Just bursting through like the Kool-Aid Man.
Rah!
We make our own doors, Andrew!
Yes, we do.
So, boys are in the room, girls are keeping watch.
Vrexil, roll me a perception check.
Perception. Alright, well. Natural 1.
Oh no.
I see nothing.
Vrexil, you're going around
Oh no.
looking at things, and something starts to move that you don't see.
Oh no.
Do I see it?
I presume that you and Vrexil are kind of maybe in two different spaces.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
Just checking things out.
I've got a brain screw, and I'm all like, what the hell would you do with them?
And I have to look up something. Suddenly, Vrexil, you're just looking around, and you hear a, and you look in that direction just instinctively, and suddenly, what looks like a tadpole jumps into your mouth.
No. Gross.
And it starts to crawl down your throat.
Wah.
Umbran, you hear Vrexil start to choke, and
Can I do a reaction ink spray at this thing before it gets too close?
unfortunately, with a natural 1 perception, unfortunately, you're technically surprised.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it starts to just go down your throat, and you're like...
I whip around. Vrexil, what happened? Are you alright?
An ink spray goes off inadvertently on its own, just like...
I have a bad idea.
Oh no. I'm choking on a tadpole, so I can't say a damn thing.
Everyone outside this room, roll me a perception check using your hearing.
Gonna do it. How do
Natural
you get her?
20.
Braenna, you hear some commotion inside.
23.
So does Canari. There's some bumping. Things are starting to get knocked over.
I'll.
Seeing Vrexil grab his throat, Umbran's gonna summon Velvet and go, open your mouth.
Oh no, more than
No!
Canari's
No!
running into the room.
Braenna is getting, jumping down and running in as well.
Vrexil, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
No, okay.
No, I'm gonna get the tadpole out with my snake.
14.
Oh no.
4
Can
on
you
the
flash
die.
a
Is your-
genius yourself?
I can. That's true.
Can the queen help?
No, I think Queen's done for the day. Yeah, I've got
She's
one
tired as
flash of
fuck.
genius left, and if I'm choking on a tadpole that I vaguely know what it might be, yeah,
Mhm.
we'll make that a 19.
All right. You begin to feel like you're going numb, but it subsides for a little bit as you continue to choke.
I'll pat you really hard on the back. I'm like, does this work on gnomes? I don't know.
Do you want the snake to go inside?
I do. I think it'd be so funny, but I'm not gonna make Vrexil swallow my snake.
You can tell him, open up. Velvet's gonna go inside. Would you like to do that?
How do you get? What do you do when you swallow a fly? It would be funny, but I won't. It won't make you do my weird. Vrexil doesn't know how. Umbra doesn't know how humanoids work. He thinks this is like a normal procedure.
We don't know why he swallowed the tadpole. Perhaps he'll
3
die.
inches long, by the way.
Oh no.
Ew, I hate
And it
everything
was less of a-
about this.
It was kind of like the tadpole was like, the tadpole part was at the end of it, but instead of like a tadpole tail, it had 4 tentacles.
Oh.
Gross.
Yeah, I grab Rexel's eyes and I hold on to him and I send Velvet.
Your eyes are
in.
watering.
Don't look.
Velvet starts to squiggle down your throat.
I'm just like holding on to him. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna fix it. It's all right.
He trusts his friend so much.
Have Velvet roll an attack roll.
Okay. Please be good. Oh, 17.
Mhm.
Plus snakes. I think they have a plus 3.
Plus snake.
Plus snake.
snake.
17 plus snake.
You
That's basically a 5. so.
feel, you hear Velvet say in your mind, I got it.
I'll retract her back.
And this squiggling little thing pops out in Velvet's mouth. It's just squiggling around its 4 tentacles, trying to grab onto Vrexil's throat and mouth and teeth, but
Can
We're able
Braenna
to
come
pull it
over
I
and
grab
can
a
Braenna come
mason
over
jar
and
out of my
s-
pack, and I have Velvet drop it as I trap it in a mason jar.
and you trap it in a mason jar as Braenna comes up with the hammer ready.
I'm ready. Do we need to smash this thing?
What
No.
the hell happened? Why was the snake in his mouth?
Master, let
You've made a baby, Vrexil.
Let me consume it, Master.
No,
Ah,
I'm
no!
letting you eat the mind flayer tadpole.
But it looks so tasty.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna take over your brain, and you can turn into an elder brain or
Did you
whatever.
know that many species of frogs eat their kin?
Yes, I do. Okay, this isn't a tadpole.
It looks like
Jerome,
one.
it's also bigger than you are.
Maybe. But that has not stopped other frogs before.
Braenna is
No,
going
shut
to pull a scrap of fabric out of her bag. Maybe we should like mask so we don't get tadpoles in her mouth because that looks real gross.
Vrexil, you throw up.
Yeah, that
it
is
triggered your gag reflex.
that is the
really
worst
bad.
experience to have snake scales
Yeah.
not only going down but coming back up. Oh,
Can Canari do like a once over of Vrexil just to like is this man alright?
You
Roll me a
crawl-
medicine check.
You crawl under the armor where Vrexil is currently fetal position.
Alright, here we go again. Come on, D4. Oh, okay. 23.
He is mostly fine, but there are some lacerations in his throat, so his voice might be a little raspy.
Oh. Did I take damage from any of this?
No. It's just like when you get like one of those scopes put down your
Yeah,
throat
yeah.
and then you get it yanked out real quick.
Yeah.
It was not pleasant.
Ugh.
Otherwise, here's what you find.
you have one mind flayer tadpole and
And a
when you're
slot.
scoping around everything, you find 1,000 platinum pieces,
Jesus.
oh,
Oh my god.
4 1,000 gold piece emeralds.
you said they were
4
1,000.
Yep, each. 4 500 gold piece fire opals. 2 2,500 gold piece star rubies.
Jesus.
3 black opals, each worth around 200 gold pieces.
Wow.
1 regular opal, worth about 400. A single blue sapphire, worth about 1,000 gold pieces.
Jeez.
And 2 yellow sapphires, worth about 600 each.
Holy shit.
What would mind flayers need with this many gemstones?
Did you post that
Conduits.
somewhere? I just lost
I was gonna-
all of it.
Conduits.
Yeah, I was gonna say Canari would Canari know of like any
In-
high level magic that might require like could she get a sense of like what sort of experiments they were doing or like what conduits they were using this for?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
You also find 4 strange bottles of a gray liquid substance that seems to move on its own inside, and 2 strange purple crystals that feel sticky to the touch.
Arcana is a 17.
You have no idea.
Okay.
But they do seem to have been some sort of conduits, and they do kind of remind you of how Vrexil's Helm of Brilliance has some magical, like the crystals act as magical conduits in a way.
What did you say was sticky?
It looks like a crystal, but when you touch it, it feels adhesive, not slimy. It's just like, you know, the back of a sticky note, or like a sticky hand. And 4 bottles of a gray substance inside that moves on its own.
All this sounds very gross. Braenna's not impressed.
I mean, when you want to identify anything.
I don't think I have that today. No, I don't yet. Have to wait till the break.
So yeah, with a natural 20, you found a secret door. It seems to have been hidden away behind some ruined passages that have been broken down and fallen apart long ago. But yeah, that is pretty much the extent of what you find in this building. Walking around, some sci-fi horror nonsense, but nothing else seems to hurt you.
So what should we do with this?
I still think we should like smash it into a million pieces. It's a little thing. Maybe we can get. Maybe it'll give us blue blood.
Probably not a vast quantity.
1 blue blood.
Maybe if we find a mind flayer, we could try to bargain with it? Do they care about the tadpoles? Seems a waste to smash it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more dangerous.
Wasn't there other rustling in this room too?
Just have.
No, I think it was this
That was
attacking
you panicking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'll keep it on hand, and I would be interested in looking into it a little further.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna name him Todd.
Mm-hmm.
You can't name him. That implies he's a pet and we can't keep him.
Well, we have to call him something for now. I can't keep calling him Mind Flayer Tadpole. Todd, just in the interim.
Okay, but don't get too attached.
I won't.
Mm-hmm.
Just holding the jar and point my finger at him.
Should we move on?
So we're heading southwest now, right? Is that what we're saying, that we're gonna kind of like head back?
So
Yes.
like, there's Zinni said that there was stuff downriver that was a very bad ass bath. Maybe we wing around the other way and go on the north side or the top side of the river, upriver instead.
Yeah, but we don't necessarily know. She's saying downriver, but like, how do we know that she's not saying downriver from her and they're up here?
That's a good point.
She said the southwest area of the whole vicinity.
Okay.
Vrexil would trust that she knows what she's talking about, but
I mean, the thing about finding traps is that we're gonna find a whole lot more. There's no point trying to avoid a single trap, we'll just walk into more.
honestly, I'm almost a little inclined to go in the vague direction of at least what we know the trap is, rather than, wander off where we don't know what it might be.
Agreed. I say we start making our way back on squares tiles we haven't yet stepped on, and we should wander, potentially, into the 40 more liters we need.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so we are headed,
Southwest.
southwest.
Southwest it is. As you exit the building and go out the front, you continue down into the southwest quadrant. And you pass through it without incident.
Alright, then we keep moving, heading
Southwest again.
To here.
also southwest. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I need someone to roll me a d20.
I did last one.
I'll do this next one.
Yeah, go.
Oh no, 19?
Not a 20.
No, 19.
Not a 20.
It's a little close to a 20 though.
It's fine. It's not a 20. We're having good vibes.
They alternate great and horrible, right?
Yeah. Odds are great.
My water yields
Those are
weren't
dash.
bad. They were an 8.
Okay. Well. Oh no. We have no.
As the combat symbol gets larger, it's fine, guys.
Switch over to the combat playlist.
Sigh is so loud.
You find yourselves entering this area. Then something feels strange about it.
Braenna's got Fortuna out. Be
Hey,
on
bestie.
alert.
Bestie,
What's up?
there's something you have to be worried about.
Oh.
This is like the whole thing. I'm ready. Are you ready?
But why not?
Yes. I'm ready.
Do you talk to Fortuna in your brain, or do you talk to her out loud, Braenna?
Out loud. I was debating, but I don't think Braenna would do it in her brain.
You all feel as though you are being watched.
Vrexil's gonna pull out the lantern of revealing. See if there's anything invisible around.
Yeah, Canari will also cast see invisibility, since she has that crazy dark vision.
And Andrew's got his banner unfurled so he can see invisible creatures within 20 feet.
We are like invisible things will not get us this time.
Yeah, Velvet is wrapped around Umbran's neck, and she also has blind sight of 10 feet.
Strange
Moxie
fog
is
begins
here.
rolling in. And nothing is invisible around. Fog seems strange.
I don't know for everyone else, but you cut out for me a little bit there, Dev.
Yeah.
There's a special little fog all around, and it feels strange. And you see 3 large monoliths that rise up out of the ground, and you hear someone talking in deep speech.
I will translate.
Mhm.
I really want to find a place to take a nap. Where am I supposed to go? How did I get here?
And if everyone can just make sure to go to Owlbear app. You're gonna be on the rightmost portion of the map. And you hear something echoing. There are 2 large, almost stone cliff faces that are rising up, turning this into this almost valley with these 3 monoliths between them. And you hear this speech coming from maybe between the monoliths. You're not sure.
Umbran is going to cast a quick invisibility on himself and stealth on up to get a look at what's up.
All right, feel free to stealth.
Stealth for an 18 plus stealth, which is a 12. Yeah, 30. It's a 30 stealth.
Yeah, you're stealthing. All right, so I'll mark that you're a stealthing. It's the regular invisibility, right?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Is the invisibility that comes with the shadow touched feet.
Yeah. I wish that these tokens. All right, so feel free to move your character where you want to move him as you're stealthing around. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I'm just gonna peek on up here to see past. I guess I'll peek here on this side of the monolith, and if I don't see anything, I will.
As you're peeking around, you see nothing between these first 2.
I will peek on up a little further.
So everyone's just kind of hanging back while Umbran's doing some scoping.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
Braenna is flying up with Andrew to see if an overhead view would be helpful, but other than that, no.
You're going to want to do a stealth check as well. Andrew will.
Purple will be me,
I bet he's
clear will
so
be Andrew.
sneaky.
That's a 3 for Andrew. Plus... numbers. 1. That's a 4.
What does that sound? It sounds like wing beats from afar.
Metal wing beats.
Strange indeed.
And Umbran, you see a floating head that has several tentacles with eye stalks on them, and it is a beholder. He seems to be looking in the direction of where Braenna is, but the monolith cuts off his vision a little bit.
Should I investigate? Maybe to have a place for me to nap.
I will cast message to Canari, and I will say, we have a beholder up here. You wouldn't happen to know what color their blood is, would you?
You know it's blue.
Oh, we know it's blue.
How
do we
far-
feel about our odds against a beholder?
I mean, we do have those mana potions.
I wish I could find my way out.
He says he wants to find his way out. I don't think he wants to be in the dungeon sphere. He might know something.
I mean, if you want to try and establish contact, go for it. We'll be right behind you. Just in case.
I tell Canari to get people into position for a fight, and I'm going to attempt to
Yeah.
speak with the beholder.
I'm gonna mind link one at a time with people and just repeat like beholder up ahead. Umbran's gonna try and talk to it. Get ready for a fight.
And find my way out if I could only dream.
Gonna
And
cast message to the beholder.
you may.
Are you trapped here?
Who is speaking?
You want to go home, don't you?
I do. Fell through a portal into this space, trapped by some strange power.
I'm also from the Astral Sea.
I am not from the Astral Sea.
Where are you
Where
from?
are you? Reveal yourself.
Well, if you can't find me, then what's the point?
I could find you if I desired,
Hmm.
but I want to give you a chance.
Well, I'm not here to fight. I'm here to talk.
And talk.
We are. We're talking now. Where are you from? Where would you return to?
I am from the Far Realms, a place of madness, of what those on this planet would call alien, weird, and I wish to return. I was a well-respected accountant. And now I am here.
What's your name?
My name is.
It's beautiful. I love it. Guys, I don't know if I can kill her. Seems like a great guy. He's a large sized creature too, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
If you can find me a place to sleep safely, and comfortably. I will do your taxes.
Fan favorite character. There's a citadel not too far on the east side. It's relatively safe, but there are mind player tadpoles. We cleared out the
Those are
plastic.
but a snack for.
I don't want to hurt him, Kurt. I messaged Canari and I'm like, maybe we just let him go. He just wants to take a nap.
Lost and confused
He's
and
not
disoriented.
real.
The
I know,
directions
it's not
of this
real.
place are weird. I cannot find anywhere. I cannot see.
Well, he said that he dropped through a portal
He starts
from the
Kind of-
far realms.
floating around. He's looking around.
I will stay behind this pillar as he floats closer. Just kind of move
Where
back.
are you?
I don't. I mean, we'll find other things that don't have disintegration eyes to fight.
Have you ever been to the far realms?
I haven't, no. I used to live in the astral sea before I was brought to the material plane. Before that, I don't know where I'm from.
Well, if you ever find yourself in a Gularakikosh, that is
Oh,
where I am
I'll
from.
look up your accounting firm, yeah. Inputs from the
Hear
squad.
like the dripping of like drool from his mouth.
Do you guys think we should fight the beholder, or maybe we just keep going?
I mean, we could just keep going, and then if we really can't find anything, we could come back. But we were saying we just wanted, like, smaller creatures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we can find a lot of smaller creatures, that might be.
I'm gonna say beholder's not worth our time. I point him in the direction of the citadel, and I tell my friends to take cover, and we'll just let him go.
Point or message and tell
I
him.
message.
Hey, okay.
That
I
way.
point as I'm invisible. No, I message. I tell people to hunker down behind the pillars, and we'll just let him be on his way.
Past the pillars, through the valley.
Braenna's gonna have Andrew just sort of land on top of this obelisk.
Full of tasty snacks. As many mind flayer tadpoles as you can probably eat. We found one, but probably more in the woodwork.
Wonderful.
Brooks, what are
Have
you
a
heading
great
to?
day.
You guys are just.
Best of luck. Best of luck napping, getting back to the far realms.
Umbran's just like keeping an eye on this guy and like being like, okay, go this way.
Yeah, I'm
go.
just kind of like move. Just come on, let's go. I think this might be the first time in 55 episodes Umbran's talked his way out of a fight.
You see that as you're touching the monolith that there's just somehow is some slime just like dripping off of it.
Gross.
Everything seems to be slimy.
Ew.
I touch it and hope it's not more ambiotic fluid. I'm like, I don't know, want to know how rocks make babies.
Before I leave, what is your name?
My name?
Yes,
Umbran Orion.
that is a good name.
Thank you. I hope we meet again. My deep speech is a little rusty. I hope I didn't mispronounce your name.
No one has said my name quite as beautiful. Except my mother long ago.
Stop.
20
You
foot
make
away.
me blush. Hooray!
You have avoided a beholder combat.
Woo! Look at that. +5 charisma, talking our way out of things.
Back to the evil ruins. I have this, in my own cosmic realms, I have like this city of aberrations where it's just like, it's just aberrations, but they're just going about their day, like, you know, like reading newspapers and
Grocery shopping.
Yeah, grocery shopping. There's like these snail people that like run hotels and stuff. It's crazy.
West.
Northwest?
Or did we want to go another?
Yeah, northwest.
That was the next logical place.
Right.
Here we go.
Oh yeah. I was hoping that would maybe help.
As you start moving along, I need you all to roll me a perception check.
Oh man, I'm so perceptive.
2
12.
+ 2.
No.
22.
4.
I don't know about you.
12.
I'm feeling 22.
My brother actually turned 22 today, so that's been the theme. So,
Aw.
yeah.
Happy birthday, Dev's brother.
Sounds
All
good,
right.
bro.
So, who rolled over a 20? Canari,
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
with your 300 feet of dark vision. I know everyone probably. It's been actually over an hour because you had to travel up and then down, so that's an hour. Then up, then down.
Can
so
I
that's an hour.
tell you guys how
Down, down,
excited
an
I
hour,
was
Down.
that Umbran had 120 feet of dark vision? I was like, that's such good dark vision. And then Canari strolls on.
You see
I'm
walking
like,
across
"Never
a decrepit bridge that spans this river that's speeding along down a familiar group of people. Team Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
And they don't see you because they don't have 300 feet of dark vision. What would you like to do?
Canari's gonna mind link with, or I think like signal for everybody to stop.
You with the carpet flying.
Oh right, I drive this thing.
Signal for the non-carpeted
Yeah.
people to stop.
She's gonna mind link.
They seem to be in rough shape.
If you want to kill your friends, now's the time.
I mean, we could also make it so that they really owe us by letting them know that there's nothing north, right? And then
Yeah.
directly northwest is a checkpoint door.
We could point them towards the checkpoint door.
It
And we get
actually
them
looks like they
out of the way
just
for a bit.
got out of a battle, and they have what appears to be 2 tanks filled.
We could trade them this information for tanks.
And you do see actually the remnants of a battle that they had just fought on the other side of the bridge.
Okay, so also, do we know, like, if we win a place that someone else went, like, will we not be able to get anything from it?
Right.
So
Or is
all
the
of these-
board,
all
like,
of these
set up
things
for
that-
everyone?
all of these things that you saw is just like metagame just for the game of it. But there's creatures everywhere. They're moving. If they kill something here, there could be something new that appears. You know.
Got it, okay.
Yeah. They seem to be kind of on this bridge, just starting to move along, maybe
Are they're headed?
towards you. Well, actually, not towards you. They're heading across the bridge, actually towards that building that you had just been in. The big building.
I mean, if we leave them alone, they might just find the checkpoint themselves.
Yeah, or they will just go into the building and maybe have to fight something that's moved in.
Yeah, I did send my beholder over
beholder.
there.
We just sent a beholder in there.
We sent the
Yeah.
beholder. Also, that place is full of Tods, so...
And
Like, we don't need to.
We told it the building was empty and that it would be undisturbed.
Yeah, so, I mean.
Maybe we
Look.
go check in with them. I mean, our contract isn't void yet. We can't attack them.
Right.
And they can't attack us.
We could also just tell them where the checkpoint is and not
Alright.
necessarily tell them what's in the.
You see Cypress
In
with
the
her
building.
2 wooden arms grab a staff and holds it up.
2 wooden arms.
Do we want to give Cypress her other arm back that we do we still
Oh,
have Cypress's
no.
other arm? Because we
We
found
found
it
your
in the hut.
I forgot about that.
Oh my god. But she's
That was all like, it's one of Team Phoenix. They lost an arm, and we're like, oh no, Cypress lost her other arm. And he was like, yes.
You see that they're talking, and Colonel is, doing his like, and then he holds up a holy symbol, and there seems to be this like glowing sphere around them. Canari, you recognize it as the Beacon of Hope spell.
Oh.
And then Cypress holds up a staff, and there seems to be a healing burst come out of it.
Okay, so they did the same thing that I was doing with the rest of us. Okay. Well, did we say we wanted to talk with them?
Yeah, I say we land.
I think we
Exchange
should.
information.
Zinnia's like beat. She's beat to shit. She looks so rough right now.
As we
Uh-huh.
get, Canari will bring the flying carpet, and as soon as she's within 120 feet of Team Phoenix, she'll mind link with Zinnia and just say, "Hi, Zinnia. Mind if we have a team meeting? Sorry, I know. It's Canari. We're here. It's fine.
She's looking around, and eventually,
I'll get closer. I'm just like, I was just trying to let you know so that when we arrive on a flying carpet, you don't blast us out of the sky.
how does this work? I can just
You can talk back to me. It's free.
Oh.
You don't have a word limit.
yeah, girl, pull up.
You know what? On second, no.
My
will.
respect for Zinnia has just increased.
Yeah, Canari will pull up, set the flying carpet down on the other side of the bridge, and just kind of give a wave to Team Phoenix.
They wave back, and they say, hold on, we're healing.
We're not gonna. Okay.
Well, I mean, just
You're in
We
the
need to
middle of
do this
something, it's
before
fine.
his-
I know.
before the Beacon of Hope ends.
I understand. I've cast the spell many times. It's okay.
And then it ends.
Yes, you have. Another fellow cleric. Alright, so it's just gonna be... Cypress is fine.
Yeah, we have to wait for all of them to roll hit points.
It's
I'm
easy,
gonna
I'm
take
just
this
doing...
time to take the
Colonel's beat to shit,
mana
too.
potion. Actually. Try and get a spell. Well, that d6 is way under my desk now. Okay. Oh, okay. How does this work again? Okay, so it's a d6 minus 1. Rolled a 5.
Where are all your potions, bro?
Bruh.
Okay. So Canari expends her potion of mana and gains a 4th level spell slap back. Just hoping for a 5.
They eventually finish healing themselves up.
Are we telling them anything, or?
It's... Yeah. You guys... They end their whole healing session. They all seem to be better. But as if their resources are probably a little tapped at the moment.
As per contract agreement, we wanted to do an exchange of information. We have recently cleared the past hour's worth of walk hour and a half worth of walk of the following area. Unfortunately, we did take all the loot. I don't know if that respawns for different contestants. Though in the ruins up the river of here, I'll point up the river, there is a checkpoint door if you did need to rest further, as well as we've already cleared out the citadel. The only thing inside of it were these, and I'll pull out Todd's jar. Not truly enough blood in them to be worthy of getting your brain sucked out, or whatever they do.
Zinnia enthusiastically rushes up to the jar and looks at it and like, oh, I have never seen a mind flayer tadpole in person. This is fascinating. Oh, look at those little tentacles. And you named it Todd? That's adorable.
Yeah, I've named him Todd. He was in Vrexil's throat for a couple of seconds before I had a snake.
You see Zinnia start to blush, and then like, oh.
Sweet Jesus.
I hope Velvet, my snake, did not steal Vrexil's first kiss from you, Zinnia. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, are you all okay?
We're healed. Physically, mostly. We had a rough encounter with a brain.
Brent Locke hits a cigar and then puffs it out.
Take a step back involuntarily.
Something happened with y'all. Something happened with you guys.
Yeah, we got stun-locked by a brain.
I was gonna say, Umbran very plainly stated what we had happened to us. I don't know what all of
He gets closer to Canari. No, something happened to you.
Do not step to my girl.
You didn't know smoking's bad for your health, right?
And secondhand smoke is also...
It is truly very awful.
My life expectancy is already low.
Oh,
Or if you don't back the fuck up.
So...
Sorry, I should be... These thoughts should be internal instead of vocalized out loud. But
Oh!
Say
whatever you want. Say whatever
See,
you
I tried
want.
to talk to him once and he did this to me and I was like...
He blows it to the side and nodding your face.
okay.
Thank you, he's
appreciate-
learned manners since then. It's nice at least.
That's nice. So what do you mean something happened? Just... It did.
Just something seems a little bit more, uncontained about you. Cypress runs up to Vrexil and tries to pull you into a big hug. I just wanted to say thank you for the arms. Arms?
Oh,
One of them, at least. You know, you lose track of your arms in these places.
I said, I think it was just the.
Speaking
I
of,
think it was just one. Does Cypress have anything on their person that seems interesting to Vrexil? Like an item?
Yeah, she seems to be wearing a piece of jewelry that seems to be made out of a dragon's scale. Her arm seems to have some interesting attachments to it.
Ooh, checking those out.
Oh yeah, you like this?
Check out them arm mods.
Yeah.
I found this sort of a thing that I could do, or a thing that in this whole thing, and so, you know, it's better to just show you. She just holds out her arm and it just launches out before flying back and reattaching. Pretty neat. Huh?
Wait, oh, the whole arm leaves.
Yeah, it's the arcane propulsion arm.
Yeah. All right.
She rocket punch?
Yeah, she can rocket punch. And then
Incredible.
and then she also has that staff that you saw using, that she is healed with. Illimar is actually just kind of like sat to the side and crossed her legs and is meditating.
What kind of staff is that? Do I know?
You saw a healing pulse come from it. That's the most that you can discern at the moment.
Braenna,
Moxie's
at this
gonna
point, Braenna
sit
like
down.
touches down with Andrew.
Zinnia gasps, and she rushes up to this fantastic creature and, Braenna, where did you get this?
This is my brother.
I don't think it works that way.
Oh, it's not really my brother. We found this body, like we smashed it up to bits, and then my brother died, and then he was in a gem, and then we put the gem in this, and then I hit it with Fortuna, and then he was alive, and it was pretty great.
I don't understand anything you're saying, but
Also,
that's pretty awesome anyway.
Also, back up a little bit, and then Andrew, do your thing, and then Andrew just fire.
Instead of firing, and she's like, my thing, okay, and then he does like a little tap dance.
You know what I mean, Andrew. Don't be obstinate.
Andrew and I have been hanging out. I taught him how to tap dance.
Oh, you're talking about the new thing, my bad.
Yeah.
And then Zinnia's like, that must be wonderful that you get some wonderful bonding time with your brother.
It's great. I'm excited.
Colonel steps forward. So, have you all gained new experience, new strengths, discovered stuff about yourself, learned more about the capabilities that you are capable of?
Nothing.
Well,
Moxie says that she's now cracked and like one eye is gold. There's a lot
Moxie
of, like,
visibly glows
Yeah.
now.
glowing it's whatever. Don't worry about it. Nothing has changed.
well, maybe one day you too will learn. We'll learn the lessons that
Completely
battle.
overlooks Moxie and everything that's happened to her and goes to Canari and is like, you look different. And then there's Moxie.
Moxie right there.
Yeah, she was probably just standing there like, how do I get a cigar like that?
It's just stealing.
Someone should roll me an insight check on Brent Lock, though.
I was about to ask. I would love to.
Canari would love to.
It's a 5.
I don't think I have good insight. Oh, it's alright actually.
Oh, I could do that. I am proficient in insight, but I only rolled
what
a
a
6.
terrible,
That's
11.
dice.
24.
Oh, thank God, Canari.
Canari. There's a little bit of a puffed chest to Brent Lock, and you see his eye sometimes glancing over to Moxie, and you're starting to sense like, oh, Brent Lock, with his scarring, his burn wounds and all that, he's broken. But also Moxie's broken. And he's definitely into your bestie. But he's trying to play coy about it. Trying to be aloof. Bad boy.
Oh, do I want to fuck with him?
Well, we've
Not
all been
yet.
through some pretty traumatic stuff, Colonel says. You mentioned that there was a checkpoint. Maybe we could all go there together. I feel like we've all sort of used a good number of our resources. Or at least maybe we can agree, hey, let's maybe explore a little bit more and then meet there soon. I don't know. We did just heal a lot and used all of our resources for that and other resources. So, I don't know. I'm an old man. I'm tired.
I appreciate your honesty, Colonel.
Brent Lock sighs. No. We gotta keep going.
What kind of a
Can't let
leader
that-
doesn't let their team rest? That seems bad.
Well, we already used a bunch of our potions, and I don't want to let those go to waste. Especially after we just almost died from that poison cloud. Plus, we don't want to be left behind. That little goblin and his team seems to be ahead of the game. And it's just not really sitting well with me, you know.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's cheating.
Technically, there is no cheating in the dungeon sphere, and that's the worst part.
But he's cheating.
There are
We
no
can-
rules in the dungeon sphere, you're
There's no
right.
rules in the
Yeah,
dungeon
but
sphere,
he's
unfortunately.
cheating.
just because he has a gold dragon mount that he can call at will feels like cheating, but it's technically not.
Oh! Yeah, that gold dragon.
That's why they're so ahead.
Once you use that thing, you can't use it again for another year, so you don't have to worry about that.
But couldn't they just, I mean, in theory with the time dilations in the different rooms, there's a way potentially that they could recharge it, couldn't there be? Or would too much time have lapsed?
I mean, they do maybe have enough of a lead, but I'm guessing not.
From what I'm aware of in the studies that I've done, something like that, it's since it's legendary, it seems to be not a lot of ways that you can bypass it. Just if you have like one of those fancy books that lets you get faster or smarter or whatever, you can't really use it to bypass any. You can't use those time dilation rooms to bypass those requirements, no matter how long you're in there.
But Braenna didn't she?
Bypass the reset.
Oh, the reset. Okay. Yeah.
Book like that sounds crazy.
It feels strange that they would have wasted it on a room full of giants when so many more challenges lie ahead.
I mean, they were probably, cost benefit.
Holy shit, Canari, you got your whole thing filled! You have so much of that blue liquid! Oh my god! That's the Cypress talking. Illimar, you see a little twitch in the side of her eye as she's meditating. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah. How did you get it all? What happened? What'd you do? Can we have some?
No to the last thing. Even though we are allies, I don't think you would give us any if we were in the same.
You're right about that. Oh, we could fight for it. You want to?
No.
Ilma, we're not allowed to fight. Our contract would be void if it was.
Oh no, I'm talking about just like fist to fist. You know, let's go. Pick whoever you want. I'll take them out.
Cypress, you can rocket punch. I don't know if that's technically fair.
Well, I mean, I do have the power of a deity on my
your
side, so I mean, like,
of
it's
God and anime.
I mean, like, if we're getting technical about it, I mean, it could be an even fight, but we're not doing that. We're not.
Like I had said, we'd cleared out the citadel. We found 3 large blood fins in it, and it was quite an easy fight, actually.
The fight before was hard, but yielded some.
Yeah, not as much as we had hoped, but
we just have a few more to go.
Awesome. Canari, you begin to feel lightheaded.
You okay? Need me to hold you?
Yeah, I should be fine. I don't.
You stagger a little bit, and everything feels wonky, as if like you took some sort of psychedelics. Everything around you is just like slow and blurring together.
Do we know what's happening?
I grab onto Canari to like support her, and I mage hand the cigarette out of Brent's whole face. What is it?
Suddenly, Canari, your eyes flash and start to glow, just like they did when you had reacted to Moxie's death.
Oh no!
And there is this warp in space, and suddenly you see tentacles emerging from it, from this tear in space and reality, and suddenly
Vrexil's gonna
some
cast a spell
Korai.
magic.
As you cast a spell magic, a force of energy thrusts back at you, knocks you off of your feet, as you take 12 force damage.
Okay.
And suddenly, about 10 to 12 of Korai spirits
Does this seem like
begin
a spell,
pouring out.
or-
It's just Korai spirits pouring out of this portal. spinning upwards, almost like when, in Ghostbusters, when they open like the ghost portal and it's whoosh, and spread out into the darkness out of sight, screaming, "The gate is cracked open, the grate has cracked open, some can get through, some can get through." And suddenly they all vanish from sight, and Canari passes out and falls to the ground. And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
Oh no! Don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm right here, god damn it.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! We'll be back Monday with some Wrestler.
We'll be back.
We'll be back Wednesday with more whatever the fuck this is, Dev!
You're not being attacked. They just seem to spread out into the cavern.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but I'm not okay with that happening to my best friend on a somewhat irregular basis now. Just because she's kind of cracked. Stupid Korai.
Stupid Korai. Follow. If you haven't
Our
already.
aberrations. it's appropriate for
It
this level
is.
too.
Oh, we can get them.
Subscribe if
Blood.
you're so inclined. Bye!
Bye.
Yeah.